Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 2nd of August, 2023. A day that could have gone a couple different ways. However, I am happy to report that today went in pretty much the most positive of ways possible, so allow me to recap what went down today. First of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, we had some various things to discuss. Currently, I'm looking for feedback in regards to what games I should be playing as my late night streams moving forward once we swap and have GTA 5 as a daytime stream starting this coming week. We also talked about how the schedule for the next couple of weeks is going to shift. This next week is only a 5 stream day for me. The week after that is an 8 stream day for me, or excuse me, a 5-day streaming week and then an 8-day streaming week is what I meant to say. So, a lot of topics discussed on the show this morning. I hope you give it a look. Lots of stuff covered. Now, there will be a lot more to discuss this Friday, and we're going to talk about that in a moment because there were big developments over the course of today. So I'm going to give you a little preview of them tonight. A little special for those who watch the Daily Wrap here. But on the first stream today, it was Street Fighter 6, and it was my attempt to take Blanca to the master level. The thing is, my confidence in Street Fighter 6 had pretty much been crushed. Why? Well, first of all, I tried to play Blanca back on Friday, and I was running into a lot of problems. As soon as I had hit 5-star Diamond with Blanca, which is the ranking right before you hit Master Level, I came up against a lot of very disheartening opposition, to say the least. Seems to me like there's certain characters at a high level, very basic gameplay beats Blanca, and that's not good. Blanca's my favorite character in the game so far. He's the one I'm the best with, and the fact that most of my strategies that I had been using up to that point weren't working were very disheartening. You know, I basically got my Blanca to 5-star Diamond, and I couldn't get any wins. So I didn't know how today was going to go. And then back on Monday, I had a pretty much worst stream ever with Zangief, where I couldn't do a damn thing with the character. Like, I knew combos, I knew spacing, I knew stuff that to do, but it seemed like most characters just easily outplayed Zangief, and most people knew how to stop any kind of setup to throw. And it ended up being my most losses ever of a character that I'd used more than once. I still had done worse with DJ and Minot the first times I'd used those characters, but outside of that, this was like a character who I was doing previously good with, and my Zangief got slapped around on Monday. So I'm coming off 2 relatively not-so-good streams, feeling pretty bad about myself, honestly, and wondering, you know, is it really it for Street Fighter 6 for me? Have I hit the wall? And I didn't know how today was going to go. And it started off bad. Like, I would say the first 2-3 matches were actually quite bad. But what ended up happening was I kind of started to get momentum. I started to learn and react a little bit better. And then I started to win. And I got a big win streak today. I think the win streak was crazy, like 10 to 12 wins or something like that. And we're talking not 10 to 12 wins at low level. This is highest level gameplay, like 5-star Diamond plus gameplay. And then I got on a tear, and yes, I did hit Master Rank today with Blanca. It was fun. And then when I did, since now I'm in Master Ranking, now I'm playing great players. And the first player I fight is freaking Bucktooth. I don't know if he's still a pro player or not. He was a pro like me back in the 2000s. We were kind of coming up in the scene around the same time. In fact, he had beaten me in EVO 2005, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Tournament. You know, the one I got 4th place in and the highest ranked American. Bucktooth was the only American who beat me in the tournament. He's the one who sent me to loser's bracket. And I played him tonight in Street Fighter 6 in Master, and it was a great match. It was back and forth. It was really competitive. Sadly, I kind of ran out of time before I could play too many Master-ranked people. But it is a humongous achievement. You guys have to understand something. I have not played fighting games competitively, arguably, since the Super Turbo days. I mean, yeah, I played games like Street Fighter 4 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but not really at a competitive level. I covered them for YouTube, but I retired from being a competitive player quite a long time ago. And so, for me to actually come back after having entirely skipped Street Fighter 5, to come into Street Fighter 6 the way I have, with little to no experience, no one certainly, you know, training with me or anything, basically just through the feedback of viewers like Game Trekker and others who were telling me factoids, by Diaphone, who analyzed my gameplay and gave me absolutely amazingly positive feedback, and just watching high-level videos of players who were the best in the world. Just that alone, for me to get Master Rank, do you realize only 0.09% of people playing Street Fighter 6 right now are Master Rank, and there's 2 million people who bought the game? It's pretty amazing to think that, you know? I'm one of them. I didn't think I would. You know, I actually feel pretty good about myself right now. I'm not going to lie, and I usually don't. I usually don't feel good about myself. But you guys got to understand something. For the last 10 plus years, all I heard from the internet was, you're a joke, You don't matter. You were never good at Street Fighter. Any placements you had in the past were flukes, which of course is ludicrous because not only did I have a placement at EVO 2005, but I won multiple EVO qualifiers. I won tournaments all around the country. The facts are there, but the internet likes to forget facts to laugh at memes. The internet is a bunch of fucking idiots a lot of the time. And that's what I've been experiencing for over 10 years. People outright disrespecting me, even in the FGC. I mean, take a look at some of the things on Twitter and shit that people say about me for no reason, as if I never was good. Well, guess what? Now I'm good. Sorry. Concrete proof. I hit Master Rank in Street Fighter 6. All right? So that means a lot. And I hope that the viewers understand this is actually a big milestone for me. I didn't know going into Street Fighter 6 if I was ever going to be able to commit and be good at it. And now I am. That's pretty awesome. Now, we don't know how long it'll last, and I don't know if I'll ever hit it again with another character, but to have gotten to where I have in the last 2 months is pretty damned amazing. It's a pretty good milestone for me, and I'm really happy, and thank you to everyone who was along for the ride and supported me and helped me to this point. Really nice of you to do that, and I do hope to improve and keep going in Street Fighter 6, you know? Again, I have no aspirations to really be going to an in-person tournament or going to EVO or anything like that. But the fact that I can entertain you and I can actually play fighting games at a high level at a modern setting proves them all wrong. All those idiots, all those years said that it was nonsense and I'm not good. They can literally say nothing now. Anything they say is meaningless because the proof is in the placement. There you go. So, amazing that I did that on the first stream. Then on tonight's late stream, it was GTA 5, continuing on with the anniversary run. Good variety tonight because we actually started off with Franklin, and I believe we did the Lester. Well, first we did Flight School, then we did the Lester mission, which is the first assassination, which opens up a whole bunch of side missions for Franklin that lead you to be able to invest in the stock market. Now, that's something I never did in the first run, but I actually did some of that tonight, and I'm hoping for big dividends and payoff eventually. We're going to find out. In addition to that, I swapped over to Trevor and did some missions with Trevor too, so it was good progress. And the good news is now, I really feel the game at this point, like 10 to 12 hours in, hits its stride. Because now you have all three main protagonists. You can swap between them. All of them have fun. Main missions and side content. I've actually went and customized the characters. I haven't done it with Michael yet, but both Franklin and Trevor, I've customized them, so now they look really cool. And I'm really enjoying the playthrough, and I'm really loving the interactive nature of it because people are helping me out to know the stuff I need to do so I don't miss content. And I really appreciate that because that's going to make this a much better run, I feel, than that original run 10 years ago when I was hurrying through the game for views. I don't have to do that anymore, okay? So, great stream tonight. Overall, today, really great streams. I had an absolute ton of fun. Thanks to everyone who joined me all day long, all right? I'm not here tomorrow. Please enjoy the day off. I will be doing stuff with my wife tomorrow. We actually have quite a few things planned. It should be a good day, hopefully. Fingers crossed everything goes according to plan and we have a good day together because we really want one. And I'll be back on Friday. If you do happen to watch any content, in the meantime, I mean, think of all the stuff that happened this week. I had a giant Machinima React event over on DSP Reacts. You can get caught up on all of that on demand. It's now all live. We've got the usual DSP versus the Internet clip show. That was a really good show this week. You can get caught up on that. Those will all be live as of tomorrow. You can watch my run with Blanca to hit Master. You can watch me fail miserably and laugh at my rage playing Zangief. You can watch fun progress in GTA 5, and you can watch me get to the endgame content of Final Fantasy 16. I did a lot of stuff this week. If you do happen to catch up on any of that on my day off, thank you. Please remember, liking the videos if you're enjoying them and leaving comments on them for engagement helps the channels immensely. Please do so, all right? When I come back on Friday, it's Street Fighter Friday. That's right, it returns this week. Street Fighter all day long this Friday. What will I do? I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you. Right now, I'm leaning towards a couple options. Lily, Luke, E Honda. Yeah, I started using E Honda a little bit in these community nights we're doing. And I started to actually enjoy playing with the character. And I'm like, man, I kind of want to learn this character. So I'm thinking maybe I should watch some Honda tech and try to play with Honda. So I've got some options for Friday. Now, if people absolutely demand I use Blanca again, I will. But I'm thinking maybe because I just played so much with Blanca last week, we should give it a rest. I hit Master with him, maybe give it a little bit of a rest. I don't know. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think. It's 2 streams. Maybe I could do one character daytime stream and a different character on the night stream. Let me know what you think, all right? But it's going to be one of those characters, probably either Lily, Luke, Honda, or Blanca. Saturday, it'll be the continuation of Final Fantasy 16 and the conclusion. We're at the end. We're definitely beating it on Saturday. Thank goodness, because that's going to allow us to flip the streams. Saturday night will be GTA 5. anniversary run, and then the next time I play the game later in the week, it'll be a day stream. Now, next week is only a 5-day streaming week for me. That's it. Short week. The week after will be a 8-day streaming week. So crazy different schedules. I'll let you know what happens when that happens. Also, we have so much to talk on Friday. Here's the preview, all right? Number one, someone has donated Armored Core 6. We'll talk about that. I'm going to cover it because it looks like I'm going to get a pre-order code. They basically give me a code on one of those sites that you buy it and then they send you the code later or whatever. So I'm supposed to get it by the end of the month. And if I really do, I'm playing it. At least I'm trying it out. I'm not committing to it, but we'll talk all about this on Friday morning on the Level 1 podcast. In addition, I have the full skinny on how Mortal Kombat 1 is going to work, including consoles, crossplay, even joysticks available for consoles. Because remember, today we were talking about, well, if I play the beta, which is the 18th through the 21st, by pre-ordering the game, that's great. But if I get it on Xbox, is that going to hinder my gameplay? If I get it on PlayStation, I don't really have a good joystick to use on PlayStation. My old one there is very outdated and worn out. So what do? We're going to talk about all of those options on Friday. And there may be even something else positive going on. Something might actually get donated. And if it actually does get donated this month, I might be able to do some really, really cool retro stuff that I've wanted to do for a while and haven't been able to do. But I might have the means to do it now. I will give you all this data. We'll talk about it on Friday's Level 1 podcast. So be here Friday morning. Let's talk about the future. It's going to be a great day on Friday. All right, everyone? Thank you all for an outstanding streaming week. The anniversary celebration has begun strong. I hope you enjoyed that special time-lapse montage. If you haven't seen it yet, it's the featured video on the channel. Give it a look and give me your feedback. I'll be back on Friday for more fun gameplay. Thanks a lot. Enjoy Thursday. Be safe. See you Friday. Peace out, everybody.